Okay, so I just saw the new Marvel movie Eternals, and I'm really glad I saw the 9:45 showing in regular standard and not the 10:45 IMAX because this is a long film. Started at 9:45, we didn't get out till 12:15. It was long. It was long and boring. And yeah, this movie is not the merchandise friendly, sell toys to little kids like Avengers, like the other Marvel movies are. This feels more, this is more DC. This was Justice League, like very much so DC Justice League. The pacing extremely long, lots of emotional, deep conversations between the characters. The action was okay, the action was good, and of course, the special effects and the CGI were great and beautiful to look at, but the plot itself, it was too simple. Like they explained the big idea plot um very nicely. You get uh the main goal for the characters, but there were so many subplots that you were like, oh, this guy again. Yeah. So I'm gonna try not to spoil much in this review, but it's kind of hard to explain without spoiling, so I'm gonna try my best. So you have these Eternals, like multiple characters who are um, immortal. They come to Earth in 5000 BC, and they're trying to save humanity from these deviants, these creatures that want to eat people. So that's how the movie starts. They come to Earth and they fight these creatures called deviants. Um, then along and as they're living out their lives on Earth until present day, they continue this fight, but they learn that the deviants aren't exactly um, what they think they are, and also their celestial boss, the big red guy in the sky, yeah, is not who they think he is either. So yeah, there are so many characters, and the ones that I quote unquote cared about, um, I mean, the ones that I liked either didn't fight much, or were just the comedic foil. Um, Up and Up just died. I'm gonna say there are so many characters, but some die, some don't fight and just leave. On some and some, their story is done, and they're like, "Yep, done with that character." So you think it's a simple plot. The Eternals are superheroes fighting the bad guys, but then there are so many bad guys, and you're, kind of upset that one of them is like, "Oh, that's a bad guy," and then the bad guy comes back, and they have to like um, tie up this loose end. So the third act major fight, I I didn't like it at all. Um, I mean, the visual's fine, but the character motivation, no, no, I didn't like it. Yeah, this is again not for little kids. Um, the audience I saw it with were bored. Saw people go up and down the stairs multiple times. Um, some person brought a baby, like an infant, into the theater. Um, Obviously fell asleep quickly. Yeah. So it felt more of a Hollywood elitist I'm better than you movie. Oh, because it's Marvel, all these Hollywood people have to be in it now. That's what I didn't like. Because Marvel started off with, actors that were little to not known at all. And then all of a sudden, all these big Hollywood stars now want to be in Marvel. So, yeah, the script, not so good. It was not tight at all. Lots of long discussions. The cinematography and the settings and the locations were great. The real locations, not the green screen. Those were nice to look at, but I did not care for the characters at all. And the ones I did care for, they just were like, nope, done with them. So the controversies with this film, I haven't read any of the reviews or seen any review videos. All I know is that it's gotten a bad Rotten Tomato score. That's all I've known, and I can see why. But the one scene that everyone was upset about, it was not that bad. Was it? I get. They set it up for it, but when it happened, yes, the people behind me groaned. But there was a sex scene before it, so yeah, not for little kids. Do not take your Marvel fanatic kids to this film. I give it a C+. It is long, it is boring. Characters are they're complicated, and I just don't care. I don't care. So yeah, C+. I wasn't as less than Captain Marvel. At least I was somewhat entertained with that, but it was still boring characters. This was as boring as Thor: The Dark World, but at least this one had good action scenes that split up the long, boring conversations. But there's no humor. I mean, a little bit. I laughed out loud once. Other than that, was like, huh, that's it. No humor, no witticism, no quickie comebacks that Marvel's good known for. Nothing. So, if you have to see Marvel movies because you want to know the, continuing story, I'd say go see it. It's one that I think you can skip, if not, because it doesn't connect with the Avengers in any way. Not really. No, it doesn't. Yeah, that's about it. C+. See it if you want. I saw it. I didn't pay. I usually go see IMAX with Marvel anyway because of the big fights and action scenes, but you don't need to in this. So, yeah, it is what it is. It's not good. So, I hope this review helps, and I will see you at the next film. All right. Thanks a lot for watching. Please like and subscribe if you would like, and see you next time.